When Mafia boss Hayden Foster slept with me, he always liked to cover my eyes with black lace, forcing me over and over to say his name, say I loved him, call him daddy. When things got most intense, he would even record the sounds I made in bed. Back then, I truly thought he was madly in love with me. Until the day Serena Allen returned to the country, and I realized with a jolt that her voice was almost identical to mine. Hayden held her in his arms. I love you. This time will you say yes and marry me? So all these years I had only been a voice double. Our marriage was an act, his devotion was life. I signed the divorce agreement with my own hand, only to be imprisoned by him in the basement. The bodyguard pinned my shoulders down while he said in the gentlest voice, bear with it. You're still mine, don't upset Serena. Forgot, I was a doctor, and doctors knew how to wield scalpels too. Since he wanted to use me as a stand-in, I would cut this performance off with my own hands. In the second year after our marriage, all of New York high society was still talking about how Hayden Foster had gone against his family for 3 years just to pursue me. They said his mafia father had even beaten him until 3 of his ribs broke before finally allowing him to marry me, and I loved him deeply too. It was just that Hayden Foster had one strange kink. Every time we made love, he liked taking me from behind and covering my face with a black lace ribbon, liked making me say his name again and again while he moved against me, making me say I loved him, making me call him daddy. Only when my voice had gone completely hoarse would he finally let me go. When things got most intense, he would even record my moans. Back then, I truly thought he was madly in love with me. But on the very day I found out I was pregnant, the news of Hayden Foster's ex-girlfriend Serena Allen returning to the country hit the trending charts. In the video, they brushed past each other in the airport lobby, then both turned back and gazed at each other from a distance. The comments beneath the video were almost entirely full of praise. Now this is true love. Serena Allen really is prettier than any Hollywood star. She's an internationally renowned singer. Her voice is simply heavenly. If she hadn't gotten a terminal illness and broken up with him on her own, Chloe Quinn never would have had the chance to marry Hayden Foster. At first, I told myself not to care about those rumors online, until I saw one comment and my whole body froze in place. All of New York knows Hayden Foster is different from other mafia bosses. He has very high standards when it comes to a woman's voice. Back then he likes Allen not only because of her looks, but also because of her voice. I heard his current wife's voice was almost exactly the same as Ms. Allen's. My mind exploded with a roar. No wonder every time we made love, he covered my face and turned off all the lights. He said that only then could he focus more on listening to my voice. No wonder he recorded our dirty talk and played it on repeat in his office. I had never overthought it. I had even believed it was an intimate ritual that belonged only to us. With trembling hands, I opened my phone and pulled up the audio clips I had once recorded for him. Every audio clip corresponded to a page of unsigned lyrics. Hayden Foster always said there was a musician he was working with who wanted to hear how different vocal tones would interpret the songs. So he asked me to help record some demos. I'd never doubted him. Until today, when I opened one set of lyrics and as if possessed searched it online, I found that every single song was performed by Serena Allen. Tears fell drop by drop onto the screen and my chest turned ice cold. I rushed to the private club Hayden Foster often visited. The bodyguards at the entrance recognized me and did not stop me. But just as I reached the door of the private room, through the half-closed door, I heard a burst of laughter inside. Hayden, Serena has recovered and come back now? You still haven't divorced? Don't tell me you've actually fallen for that stand-in. Hayden Foster leaned against the sofa, a cigar between his fingers, his tone indifferent. You're overthinking it. I married her only to resolve Serena's obsession. It was just an act to let Serena go get treatment with peace of mind. I froze outside the door, my legs going weak. The people in the private room were still laughing. Serena was just afraid she wouldn't make it off the operating table and that you'd be all alone. It just so happened that woman had donated blood to her before, so Serena made a fuss and told you to pursue her. Someone else joined in egging on. You're a mafia boss living on gunfire every day. Having a doctor wife is pretty convenient, but her body really is amazing. How about you trick her into a fake divorce and when she's devastated I'll go after her? Of course, if you can't bear to let her go, forget it. After a brief silence, his voice came again, familiar yet strange. She's been with me for so many years, after all. If you're serious, then go after her. If you're just playing around, forget it. Otherwise, if this gets to Serena, she'll blame me. Stand it. It felt as if someone had struck my head hard. I staggered back, unable to listen anymore. So the happiness I believed in had been nothing but a performance from beginning to end. The only one who had fallen deep into the act was me. He had once broken with his family for me, even given up his position as heir. He had also left his family for me and lived in a tiny rented apartment for 3 years. A man who never cooked had made breakfast for me for 5 years. But all of that had actually been an act. How ridiculous. After I got home, I rushed into the bathroom and soaked in the tub, trying to calm myself down. I told myself maybe they had just drunk too much. When men got together, didn't they just love to brag? But that night he sent only one message. I have to handle family business tonight, early. I sat on the sofa for the entire night. It was almost dawn when he finally came home. He looked completely relaxed. When he saw me, he smiled and said, "Could my lazy honey not sleep without me here? Look, I bought your favorite egg tarts." I did not move. He seemed not to notice at all and casually took out a document to hand to me. "Chloe, my position is dangerous, and the family's companies are under FBI investigation. I don't want you to get dragged into this. Why don't we get divorced for now, then remarry after the investigation is over?" I looked at him quietly and smelled the strong scent of roses on his body. I never used rose-scented perfume. It really must have been hard for him. After spending the night with another woman, he could still come up with such an absurd excuse to trick me into a divorce.